Good morning, everybody. This is Jim Nowakowski once again on behalf of marketing representatives here in the Midwest, talking to you about their Showroom and Designer series, Opening Up With. This is the fifth and final in a series that has been created now that we're opening up our economy to help you do just that. Open up with leading edge products. Marketing representatives, along with their sister companies, Interline Creative Group, a full service marketing company, Accountability Information Management, a unique research company, and MarketNet Associates, the company that runs SPIF programs that you're probably participating in a division of Interline, offer you innovative programs and ideas to help create business opportunities. The lines that we carry, that marketing representatives carries, represent some of the finest manufacturers and innovative thinkers in the business. Today, we're going to open up with ARB TEAK Specialties. This is the company that uses 100% natural grade A teak wood and all the properties, which has all the properties required to essentially take care of itself. And don't we all need that these days? These are products designed for your clients and customers and even for yourself. And when we're finished, please stay in the room and we'll give you some ideas on penetrating the architectural market. Ready? Welcome, everybody. I want to give everybody a virtual hug. So good to see you all in our audience. We really appreciate the time you've been giving us these Friday mornings in our presentations. And for those of you who can't make it, please visit the Marketing Representatives website. On the website will be all the podcasts, including this one. This is a good chance for you to review what we've learned. In fact, after today's meeting, we're going to turn this into MarketNet's Marketing Representatives Learning Center so that you can remind yourself throughout the year about the details of some of these great products. We recently conducted a survey on these products in our presentation, and thanks to everyone who responded, we really got great response. Some of the comments we received, well, it makes it worthwhile for all of us. Thank you so much. Only one person in our entire audience elected to unsubscribe to our series. Well, you can't please everybody. And for those who said that they didn't learn anything from our sessions, would you please pay closer attention? I'm kidding. The idea of these presentations is to have some fun and learn something, really, all right? So, ARB TEAK Specialties is our focus today. By the way, that was me clapping. I'm so glad to be here today. And what a company ARB TEAK is. If you look at, this is on their website, but I want to just touch on some of these 6 points. Partnership. They like to partner with the Indonesian people where they find their teak. And this ensures North American quality assurance standards are met. They're eco-friendly because teak is natural. Everything about teak is natural, but they select the logs from the Pertuhani teak plantations, which means that the trees are planted faster than they're felled. In other words, before they cut them, right? This is a low impact on the environment. ARB TEAK Specialties has been around for 22 years, and they stand behind every one of their products, quite frankly, because they're natural. What sets ARB TEAK apart is their commitment to 100% natural. They are grade A teak. A lot of times we think of grade A meat, prime meat, but teak is also great, and this is grade A teak. And they know it to be true, right? Because teak is teak, right? And they know teak. Their teak pieces are crafted to stand the test of time. They got craftsmen working there. They use 100% brass or marine grade stainless steel, which guarantees that there is no rusting going on. And they're here to help. I encourage you to call ARB TEAK Specialties. I encourage you to call Tom Hamilton first, but you're welcome to call the company and talk over with them really what's doing with teak. Teak. Is it any wonder that you'll find these unbelievable products today at some of today's leading retailers? In fact, if you Google ARB TEAK, you're going to see people like Amazon, like Wayfair, like Bed and Bath and Beyond, Bed and Bath and Beyond, sorry. And you're going to say, what the heck is that all about? I'm a wholesaler. I'm a distributor. Why would I want to see that when I Google ARB TEAK specialties? How dare they? Well, let me tell you something. They dare because what they're doing by going through the retail channel actually helps you. You know, the retail channel is onesie twosie sales to consumers. A consumer that comes into one of those retail channels, he's not buying 20 pieces of teak. He's buying onesie twosies. You, on the other hand, in our audience, are serving, in fact, the vast construction marketplace. You're serving the vast renovation marketplace. You don't deal in onesie twosies. You deal in bulk. So let's take advantage that they're peppering the marketplace, and shoving the products down that retail channel for us. It makes everyone more aware of TEAK's great, great characteristics. And I want to start that with the bath mats. ARB TEAK bath mats are just the thing for finishing touches in restrooms, hospitality markets, custom home building markets. We're talking about markets that are vast, that don't just go. Can you imagine a builder going to Bed and Bath and Beyond and buying a TEAK product? He's buying in bulk and he's coming into your showroom, ladies and gentlemen. Can you imagine some of these great projects going on right now in the marketing representative's territory that you can take advantage of with ARB TEAK products? And ARB TEAK bath mats are just the thing. They can be used indoors, outdoors. They can stay wet. They're teak. Teak doesn't care about water. And they're from the, as I mentioned, responsibly managed Indonesian plantations. Grade A teak. They have smooth round end, and they don't splinter over time. It's not like, this is teak, ladies and gentlemen. 100% natural, high in teak oil. There's no chemicals. And as you'll find out in a moment when we talk about the flooring, you don't have to put a finishing coat of lacquer or whatever you're putting on it. This is teak. It's also good for your skin. Step on it. Your toes will not get fungi. It's antibacterial, right? And we all appreciate that. Low maintenance. Just scrub to remove some of the dirt that may accumulate. Comes fully assembled. It's anti-slip, suitable for residential, commercial applications, and they carry a 5-year warranty. This is unbelievable, isn't it? There's also custom teak mats. Besides the regular mats that they sell in the normal sizes, you can get these things custom made to exact requirements. So if you're specifying teak for a major hospitality or a boutique hotel, they have a certain shower, right, length that doesn't really, and size that doesn't match something that comes off the shelf, ARB specialties TEAK specialties will be able to customize it for you. And it can be used on an existing shower base. So, and sometimes those boutique hotels put in, a shower, but you may want to add another layer of luxury and put a teak over that shower floor. That's not a problem with these custom, and they're perfect for areas, right? Any shape, any size, any dimension. There's actually a secret contest going on that defies you to find the dimension that they can't make. I think that's true. We're going to have to ask Tom Hamilton if that's in fact true. There's actually big debates over the pros and cons of using bath mats. But here's the thing, regardless of your position, it makes sense not just from an aesthetic point of view. It's about safety, ladies and gentlemen. Safety, making the bath mat a necessity. And TEAK, as a bath mat, just gives you that extra touch of luxury. The mat will protect the flooring as well. They're comfortable. And finally, style. TEAK is just ever so stylish. It never loses that crisp look, like they just cut it from the tree and made it for you. I'm kidding. It makes a statement about your taste and your client's taste. Let's turn to the TEAK floor tiles for a moment. When you start thinking about luxury and timeless beauty, and I know you think about that a lot during these virus-infected days. Well, what is timeless luxury? And you think about flooring, you're going to have to be thinking about TEAK. Just look at the beautiful flooring that this TEAK gives you. It stands out. It's totally different than anything else. It's the well-earned place for the gold standard in wood flooring. It's got rich coloring, lasting shine. and it lends an air of refinement. You walk into one of these places, even outside, inside, it doesn't matter, right? One of the greatest benefits of teak flooring is it keeps its attractive appearance day after day, year after year, and it's unfussy in terms of care. It's not like a regular floor that cries out. I walked into my floor the other day and my floor was saying, you know, clean me, clean me. I said, okay. So I cleaned it. Teak just takes care of itself. It's totally not fussy. Let's look at some of what the floor tiles have. These are somewhat redundant from what we looked at when we were looking at floor mats, but what's, you know, it's teak, right? Smooth round edges, teak oil, good for your skin. Everything I told you about with the bath mat applies to the teak flooring. Everything I told you, because teak is naturally rich in oils. Don't forget that. That's very, very important. Very important. The wood retains its appearance too, as we talked about. So, how do you lay your hands on these things? Well, you call Tom Hamilton. That's what we've been telling you week after week after week. He's waiting for your call right now. In fact, I know for a fact he's on the line with us waiting for your call. So I see many of you, you know, I see you're paying attention, but pick up the phone when we're done or now. Call him at 358-6884, 847-358-6884, or send him an email if you don't want to dial that phone today. He's the guy that can help you with this. So this is the final Marketing Representatives Opening Up With series. We're going to have other presentations for you in the future, but this is the final Opening Up With series, you know, which we featured ARB TEAK. So I guess, you know, when you think about it, Jim Nowakowski's out of a job now because I was hired by a marketing representative to make these presentations worthwhile for you. And since this is the last one, I guess, you know, that's it for me. But before we go, I want to share with you one more thing, courtesy of marketing representatives. Distributors, designers, architects, everyone in the audience today knows one thing that's always true. The earlier you get involved in a project, the more likely you are to achieve success in your specifications. In fact, one of our clients is going to start with a specification program for their rep for us. So specifications is where the action is. And often we don't get invited to the table as distributors. Well, we call this channel jumping, and it's a technique I want to share with you because we believe at Marketing Representatives that every distributor needs to be at the table when the specifier is specifying. If the specifier is specifying without the distributor at that table, he may be taking an undue risk, and we owe it to you and to ourselves to show you how to get to that table. Because that's important. You guys know what works and you guys know what doesn't work. So we call it channel jumping. It starts with the specification. You need to find the spec and they're out there. And then you focus on a few prospects that are involved in the spec. You can utilize coaches. You can call up your friends, your engineering friends, and say, by the way, who's the architect on that? I want to get to the table. Use the phone to introduce yourself and learn through researching the prospect, not just the project. Focus on the prospect, not the project. You become part of the team when you channel jump. Here's what you have to do. Examine the websites of where these projects are at from the firms that you found, the prospects, not the project. Make a plan, knock on doors, not literally because no one's seeing us, give them a call and influence them. And then, with Tom Hamilton's help, offer to write the specification on why the project is very important. Okay, this is very important. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, that we're offering today 990 architects in the marketing representatives territory that were working on these projects. 990 architects are in Tom Hamilton's territory working on these projects now. So here's how to get your bonus, right? Here's how to get your bonus. Call Tom Hamilton, 847-358-6884, 847-358-6884, or send him a rep. And along with that, we're going to send you a copy of my article, Securing Your Niche. This is an article that I published in Electrical Wholesaling, and it was published a couple of years ago, but it'll tell you exactly how to do this. how to get in at the table and start specifying. On behalf of everyone at Marketing Representatives, once again, this concludes the Opening Up With series, and we're so grateful for your attention. And we hope you had a terrific time learning about these wonderful products. Please keep us in mind and let us know how we can help you. And again, before you leave, all right, forget about that social distancing. Rub up against each other. We're in a virtual community here. We really sincerely appreciate the time you took. Thank you so much. Let's go get them. Have a great day.